right, everybody, what's up? It is Monday, November 11th. 88 days sober today. I just wanted to reach out to some of you guys who may be out there still struggling. I've gotten some comments and comments from people that have made that change to day one of sobriety, or people that have said that they're currently hooked on opiates or whatever substance. I want you to know, not that it matters because I'm really nobody, but I'm proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you. I don't care if you have one day. I don't care if you have 1 year, 1 decade. I'm fucking proud of you. And you are a true inspiration to me, because even if you have a couple days sobriety, that helps keep me sober, knowing that, because it puts me back up here where you are now. It reminds me of the pain I went through to get to where I'm at today. And I'm not going to get on here and tell you that every day is going to be perfect or easy. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And if the drugs and alcohol still worked for you, I guarantee you'd still be doing it, just like I would. But something stopped working, and you need to figure out what that is for you. For me, it was realizing that I was powerless and my life was unmanageable, and I was in misery all the time. Now, it takes enough pain and suffering to get to that point where you make the choice, like, look, I gotta stop. This is crazy. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna lose everything. I'm depressed. I'm miserable. That's what it had to take. And I hope the suffering and pain was so great for you. I hope it's great for you right now. Bad enough to make you want to change. Because one thing I can promise you is you're on a shitty side of a miracle. But the fact that you have a day or a couple days, that's truly a miracle. And I'm so fucking proud of you. Keep it up. Get through today. Tomorrow may not feel better. And I'm not going to tell you that it will be better, because you're going to go through it for a little bit, okay? You're not going to feel good. You're going to feel like shit. You're going to feel hopeless. You're going to feel miserable. You're going to feel uncomfortable. But I promise you, this too shall pass. It will pass. You will get to that other side of the miracle where the fog starts to clear. Your day becomes brighter. You start thinking more clear. You start having that little bit of hope. You know, if you get to that point, push yourself to that point. Give yourself at least 7 days. I challenge you. Give it 7 days. When you get to the end of that 7 days, analyze how you feel. Maybe give it another 7 more days. All right? 7 days sometimes ain't long enough. Hell, it took me weeks to start feeling better. But I can promise you this, man. 88 days in, and I feel good. Even on the bad days, I feel good. You know, I have underlying issues. Drugs and alcohol wasn't my problem. It was my solution. So I have problems prior to that. Because if you just take away the drugs and alcohol, we're still that same person, right? So we have to get to the bottom of that. And if I'm going to throw any suggestions out there, to each his own, right? I would suggest going to a meeting, check it out, right? It's free. You got nothing to lose. They got great coffee. And maybe, just maybe, you'll hear somebody that is telling your exact story. Because when I went there, I went with a closed mind. I went there because I had to. I was drugged there. And I didn't listen. I thought, man, this is a hokey ass program, man. A bunch of weirdos holding hands at the end. Everybody telling me they love me, and they'll love me till I can love myself. All this weird stuff. But one thing that I noticed is that every one of those people was happy and smiling and full of joy and full of hope. And it pissed me off because I didn't feel that way, and I wanted what they had. I wanted to know their secret. What was the secret pill that they're taking? You know, somebody was talking about having like 4 years. And I thought, what a liar. There's no way. Like, why are you still here then? If you're 4 years sober, you're good. You're cured, right? That's not the case with us addicts or alcoholics, man. We have demons we fight every single day. And I promise you, it's hard to fight the demons if you still enjoy the company, right? So you're not going to win this fight if you still want to live that kind of lifestyle. You have to stop. The only thing you have to change is everything. Now, I'm throwing a lot of these little $5 phrases out there, hoping something sticks, right? Go check out a meeting, connect with somebody there. It's okay if you're sweating and shaking and withdrawing. Like, they expect that from you. If you go, nobody goes into these meetings on a winning streak. You don't go in there because you're bored and you're like, I'm gonna go check out a AA meeting or an NA meeting. I got nothing else to do today. Life is good. I'm gonna go. Like, you go because you're at your bottom, and they know that, and they'll pick you up and they'll hold you and get you out of that bottom. I promise you. Now, it's not for everybody, and I'm not trying to push it on nobody. I'm just telling you what worked for me. And now, with working these steps that I work, I'm able to get to the causes and conditions of why I drank and used so much and why I am the way I am. So if you're struggling out there, don't give up on yourself. Don't do it. You're worth it. You really are worth it. Even if you fall, get back up. The only loser is the person that refuses to keep trying. When you give up, that's when you're a loser. You know, it's okay to get knocked down. Everybody gets knocked down, man. It's about how you get back up. You keep getting up, and you get stronger and stronger and stronger every time you do. You build up so much strength. It's crazy, right? And your story someday could be somebody else's survival guide. You could literally help other people with your story, because when I was new and I came in, I would relate to the person that had 30 days or 60 days rather than the person with, 2 years or 5 years or 10 years, because I was like in my first few days, and I wasn't thinking about 3 years or 10 years down the road. I was thinking, how the fuck do I get to my next few days? Or how the hell do I get to 30 days or another week? Right? So I would listen to those people, and it's crazy. I thought my story was so unique. I thought I was different. I thought I was worse than all these people. But every time I heard somebody speaking there, they were speaking my exact same language and my exact story. It was crazy. Like, wow, these people know what the fuck they're talking about. They know exactly what I'm going through. And I found my tribe, man. I found my people. You guys are my people too. Y'all have been so supportive of me, and I promise to give that back in every way I can. I'll support whoever I can that's struggling. You just have to make that choice for yourself, man. Day one or one day. Fucking fly. It's up to you. Nobody else can diagnose you, an alcoholic or an addict, but you know in your heart if that's what you are. To the person that may have 2 days or 3 days that said that you were lying to yourself about the occasional drinks and that you had no problem, I'm proud of you. Keep pushing. It gets better. It's going to get worse before it gets better, but I promise you it gets better. And I'm here if you need someone to talk to. Find people in your local area. Another thing that you must not do, and I try not to give too much advice, but I will on this. If you're hanging around people that are using and drinking, the drinking part not so much. I could be around people that are drinking. Don't bother me. My mom drinks. But you cannot be around those people in places. You cannot. If you hang out at a barber shop long enough, you're going to get a haircut. So you hang out with people long enough that are using, you're going to use. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And mark my words, I kind of know what I'm talking about in this aspect. So I just pray for each one of you. I hope you guys figure out what you need to do. If you have any questions, I'm here. Just know that you are worth it. You are loved. You are amazing, and you're incredibly strong. You've made it this far in life with all the misery you've accumulated, and you're still here. And just give it a shot. And if you don't like it, we'll give you your misery back. It's refundable. You can have it back. But what do you got to lose, right? Some of you have a lot to lose, and that's my point. You don't have to be like me. You don't have to lose everything to realize you need to change. You can change before you lose everything. Everybody's rock bottom is different. Mine, I had to lose everything, plus some. And I had to hurt really fucking bad. And I don't wish that on anybody. So find your rock bottom. If you wake up miserable every day, struggling every day, time to change. It don't take too long to get better. A couple weeks. And hell, you still won't feel all the way better. You're still going to go through it for a while. There's days I don't feel good at all still. But I push through it because I don't want to fucking die today. I don't want to die. So I love you guys, and I hope you make the right choice for yourself and your family. Not because I said so, because like I said, I'm nobody, but I'm rooting for you. I really am, and I don't want to see any of you die. And the more of us that can get sober, the more we can get out there and help other people to stay the fuck away from fentanyl, because it's killing people, man. It's killing. It's in the weed now. It's everywhere. Like I said, your story can be somebody else's survival guide. So, I love you, and thank you for keeping me sober another day. Y'all are amazing, and I love the shit out of you so much. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your week.